Alright, good morning, trappers. We're here along a little lane, brushy Duck Lake area. Got a little lane coming down through here. You can see my flag right there, but that's all we can see. If we look, squirrel tracks, my bucket's actually right down over around the corner down here. Normally it should have been set right here. And we got a guy here curled up in the grass trying to hide from us. See how good he's caught before I mess with him too much? Oh, he's caught pretty good. But he ain't going to move for nothing. And right there he is. Then the bucket's he knocked the bucket way over here. The trap bed's right here, so the bucket would have been right here. But yeah, just right along this here lane. Got the river on one side, Duck Lake on the other. Walk right past it, they'll go right to it. We'll get him taken care of, go on down the line. All right, just caught that bobcat over along the other side of this here Duck Lake, along the river over there. This is one of the great runs we have. Look at that. We've got a polar bear here. Yeah, definitely polar bear track right there. Anyway, we didn't chop this one out yesterday. I chopped out 5 of them, pulled them. Didn't have a single rat in those 5, so I left the last 6 for today. Here in Missouri, we can do that. And if they're drowning sets, killer sets, whatever under the water, you can leave them in 48-hour check. Anyway, I already pulled the 5 of the 6 I was pulling today. I did have 1 rat, didn't get it out to film on it, so I really didn't think I'd have anything. Don't know that I'll have anything here, but this was the better run. I think I caught 1 rat or 2 rats out of here. So I'm hoping I pull this up and we got a few rats, or a rat, something. And we got nothing. Yeah, this is a very thin population. If been here in September, they said this was bone dry. There wasn't any water in it, so that's why they're all big, super big males that just moved in here out of the river, I'm guessing. But a couple, 2 or 3 rats, whatever caught here, made a lot of sign, but that was that. All right, get on down the line. All right, trapper, here's a bad one. Got these tracks coming right here. Definitely old kitty cat. Goes right up here to the bucket, steps here, steps there. I didn't clean this off, so you might say shame on me. From here, he goes on up in here. We got another set around the corner up there ways. Hope we picked him up there, but yeah, if I'd have kept this set cleaned off and working better, would have had another cat today. All right, trappers, just left that set. This tree line. If you go just right around the corner, maybe 7,500 yards. That's where that set was that the cat just walked through last night, and then we just found it. And I told you I had another set up here, and as I'm filming, I bet you all know what you're about to see. We got us a cat in the very next set. Now, do we know that's that cat? We do not. I'd ask him, but I don't know if he'd tell me. Here's my bucket, which it was over here. This guy's got plenty of room to run around on a long chain. You can see he's chained off of that tree. Trying to see if I can find where his tracks come in here at. It looks like right here possibly, but I'm not sure. No. Anyway, wherever he come from, there he is. We just missed one down the ways, and we got that one. But looking at the size of him and the size of those tracks, I'm going to say that's probably not that one, because that tracks over there was pretty good sized cat, and this here is just an average, looks like probably 2-year-old. So anyway, we'll get this one taken care of. Number 2 for the day. Makes up for the well, yesterday I got absolutely nothing, not even a muskrat. Day before that I got 2 muskrats and no cats, so I've been 2 days without a cat, so got 2 today. Maybe we still got a few sets left. Maybe we can even it out. Anyway, 2 cat days so far, 1 muskrat, and we'll get him taken care of and get on down the line. All right, trappers, just wanted to show you again. Thinking about, that was a kind of a good point. I should have brought out a little bit better, but that cat I just missed, and I just caught that cat right there. I've checked 2 more traps. This has been the 3rd one since then, nothing. But this is what they're supposed to look like. Come here the other day, I swept that off. It's kind of melting around the pan now, but that was a couple days ago. That had been the only place that cat could have stepped, and pretty much guaranteed we'd have had another cat if I would have cleaned that one off. There was a couple I skipped. I was doing a few each day. I'm pulling tomorrow. I looked at it yesterday and I was like, I'm pulling it in a day or 2. It'll be all right. Been there for over a week and nothing's come by, and then boom, happens that way all the time. Anyway, just another little location. This is where we caught a cat about a week and a half ago. But talking about, good woolly locations, pretty much solid timber, got a good bottom here. They come on out, they work through around each hill, all open out there. Good cat location, kind of get in where the cats are. Had a question on my page a couple days ago, kind of actually forgot to answer it. I want to answer it now. Of course, like a lot of the trapping channels, we've been demonetized, so we've been kind of dealing with that and kind of seeing what was going on. But the question was from a viewer that seen them when I ran them 2 years ago and before. I always put a chunk of beaver meat in there for bait, usually one of the back haunches. I quit doing that actually not this past February, March, but the one before. I kind of run mixed buckets then. I get down to Mississippi, it's pretty warm. It don't take very long, 2 days sometimes, that bait is tainted and not attractive to bobcats at all. Seems to be way more attractive to opossums and coons at that time. So I started experimenting with just lure up in the bucket. I got the urine there, I've got the beaver caster above the bucket. I think that's, the main draw. I just want something in the bucket just so they want to stick their head in there, maybe take a sniff in there. So I started using a curiosity lure up in there, and it doesn't matter what curiosity lure you're using. I'm sure they'll all work fine. Yeah, I settled on one that I've used, the same one, for years and years and years, but that's just because I've used it for years and years and years. I used it when I used to do all my cat trapping with dirt holes, walkthroughs, and standard sets. But anyway, yeah, I quit using bait because it would taint down south, or even here in Missouri if you're trapping early, or out west if you're trapping early. And lure doesn't taint. And I have seen no refusal to work sets, bait versus lure. And lure is a lot easier, so yeah, I just went with lure instead of using any beaver bait or any kind of bait. Anyway, that was why. I just wanted to get that answered, and we'll get on down the line. We've got one more to look at. Let's hope.